Welcome to America's Commercial Real Estate Show, your source for intel, forecasts, and success strategies. Hello, I'm Michael Bull. Thanks for being with us on one of the radio stations out there, on iTunes, YouTube, show website. However you're with us, we appreciate you being with us. This segment is brought to you by Build Out. If you're a commercial broker, check out buildout.com. You'll be glad you did. Well, today we're talking about associations that matter. Well, that's the name of our show, and it's about commercial real estate associations. And I think it's very important because with these associations, you can get so much networking and education and just really build your business. But I think what most people kind of have to consider is, well, which associations should I join? What are the benefits? Is it cost effective? Who should join? And which one should I join? And then if I join, how can I get more out of them? So we're going to talk to some of the leading national associations around the country, kind of get an idea of why you might want to join to help you make those decisions. And our first association is CCIM. Now, CCIM is, I'd have to admit, is my favorite. I have been a CCIM for many years, so I've personally benefited from being a member, and I really recommend it to anyone who's getting in any type of commercial real estate to become a CCIM, take the four core classes at least, and try to become a designee. You know, it's education, I think, is one of the big things where people in our industry kind of suffer. They think they can get into it and wing it, figure it out, mentor it. And if you look at the 5 buckets of training that are skills that you need, one of those big buckets is analysis and underwriting. I don't think anyone does it better around the world than CCIM. Please welcome my guest, is Robin Webb. He is a CCIM, of course, and he's the president of the CCIM Institute. He's joining us on the phone. Robin, thanks for being with us.
Michael, thank you. It's good to be with you, and I appreciate your good comments about CCIM. We, of course, are an educational institute and are founded on the fact that we are raising the standards of the industry and raising people to a level of professionalism within the industry that makes them better, that makes the industry better, and serves all of our clients better.
Yeah, I mean, and it's such a great job. I can't speak highly enough about the analysis and underwriting. And, you know, like at my shop, I own a commercial real estate firm based in Atlanta. We do not let any agents join that are not committed to all the four core classes and that haven't at least taken one-on-one and signed up for it, because I want that kind of commitment to client services and to knowledge to provide great services. So, Robin, we're talking about my brokers now, but there's a lot of people that are CCIMs and take the education that are not brokers, right?
There's no doubt that almost half of our membership are other allied professionals in commercial real estate. They're attorneys and CPAs and title company executives and lenders in many cases. You'd be amazed at the number of lending officers there are that have gone through the CCIM education because their banks or their institutions believe that it's the best education to help them understand underwriting. Particularly a number of lenders and institutions that are doing loans in some form are using CCIM training to actually educate their people on how to underwrite commercial real estate.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic, and I know taking my classes, I got to meet some great people, some analysts and underwriters that at large funds buying lots of large properties, and so it's great for networking. And I think it's also very strong for referrals. I know as a CCIM, I've gotten referrals to help people in the Atlanta metro market from all over the country, and when we look for a broker to help one of our clients somewhere else in the country, CCIM.com is the first place I go, because you realize that they've committed, they've invested money and time to become good at what they do.
It's correct. And networking is one of the key components of the organization. And if you think about it, Michael, it's rare. We have 13,500 people in North America alone from which you can network. And you speak the same language, you have the same ethics, and you've been through the same education. It's a natural network.
Yeah, I was working on a transaction with a client, and there was another CCIM on the other side of the table, and he said, Michael, you need to do your secret CCIM handshake, and you guys get this deal done. I said, I can't
it's almost that way.
I can't confirm or deny that there's a secret handshake, okay? So let's talk about
absolutely not.
Let's talk about the core classes, because I get a lot of questions from people asking me about the four core classes, and do they have to take them in person? Can they take them online, and that sort of thing?
Absolutely. Always happy to talk about education. Our 4 core courses are given in a whole variety of formats. The traditional and, of course, most well known is the classroom environment, where there are 4 days in class, and then the 5th day is actually a computerized exam that the student takes outside of the classroom. Additionally, there is what's known as blended learning, which we introduced a few years ago. Blended is a mix of classroom and online experiences. For those wanting to do the program online entirely, that's possible, either in an instructor-led program, which is called synchronous, or in a non-instructor-led program, in other words, self-paced. All the core courses can, in fact, be taken in that manner. So there's great flexibility for anyone wanting the education, willing to step up to the rigor of the program. There is an opportunity to earn your CCIM PIN.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I think some people feel that they learn better in a group environment and in live, but some people feel like they are better suited to do things online, right?
There's no doubt. And, it's interesting. We hear it from both sides. We typically think, as people that have been in the business a number of years, that all young people want to take courses online. That's not necessarily true. And I've had that expressed loud and clear to me by people who are, in fact, in classrooms saying, we love the networking, we love the opportunity to meet other CCIMs, and we're looking forward to doing business with the people we're meeting.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some of those networking meetings where CCIMs get together from all over the country. You had one recently in Atlanta. It was fantastic. I was there. So what do you have on the slate for 2018?
Atlanta was a phenomenal conference. It was actually the largest conference we've ever had, and it was a huge success. Coming up next is on April 8th in Tampa, Florida. We have our mid-year meetings, which operate primarily the Institute. It's driven more by the business of the Institute, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity to network and to get to know some people. If you haven't been around in the past, it's a great opportunity to say hello. And create an opportunity to do some networking style business from anywhere in the country, or for that matter, anywhere in the globe. We now are operating internationally in 10 foreign countries. Following that, in 2018, is our large meeting, which we call Thrive, and that's October 7 to 12 in Chicago at the Swiss Hotel. So great opportunities to get to know a lot of good people and get to meet a lot of people who are doing a lot of business, both as principals and brokers.
Well, Thrive sounds really exciting in Chicago. And which hotel is that?
It's at the Swiss Hotel this year. Okay. We've done a number of hotels in Chicago, did a meeting at Swiss Hotel a few years ago. It was a huge success, so we're back there looking for great things in 2018.
Okay, and I can't let you go without talking about CCIM's website. I think the old-timers, we all think of it as a site to do business. What's the latest there?
Site to do business is thriving. It continues to get better and better and better. And as you may recall, 4 of us created that site almost 16 years ago now, which is hard to believe. We continue to enhance it, add new components, new features to it. It's the number one benefit, and from a ratings point of view, and our member surveys goes back time and time again as the leader. In addition to that, we have expanded our benefits program to a new affinity program, giving members discounts that are everything from travel to overnight shipping to printing and so on. So we've taken the concept behind STDB and expanded it to a lot of really day-to-day practical business things that save you as a CCIM money.
Yeah, I think the site is incredible, and I tell everyone that, hey, no matter what you can do in commercial real estate, work on your CCIM designation, take the classes, and use the site to do business. It's really awesome. And you think about the site to do business and what you can do with it. And we don't have time to share all that today, but let me just tell you, it's incredible what you can do, and you almost won't believe it. And so it's a reason to be a CCIM, to take the classes. It's also a reason to, if you need a service provider, to see if there is a CCIM that is appropriate for you in your market. And you can check that out by going right to the website, ccim.com, right, Robin?
Absolutely. There is a Find a CCIM button on ccim.com. It'll help you locate a broker by market, by discipline, by both, by firm. A lot of flexibility, and a lot of opportunity to again get out and do business with a CCIM, whether you're a principal or whether you're a broker, or even as a lender, getting to meet some people that are in fact transacting high volumes of business.
That's right. And while there is a lot of bull in real estate, I'll be the only bull you probably find there, right?
I think that's probably true, Michael.
Robin, sir, thanks for joining us. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I appreciate your time, and thank you for talking about CCIM. As you know, we all love it.
All right, we sure do. Well, stay tuned. We're going to have more on associations that matter. I'm Michael Bull. This is America's Commercial Real Estate Show.